Another question from an anonymous attendee is, how can I tell without using website security software that there's malware on my website?
With great difficulty, in all honesty. It would be a very manual process, and it's one of those things where if you're used to seeing malware and you know obviously how the various functions in I'd say PHP operate and what it's designed to do, then you can spot it. But unfortunately, it can be sometimes like trying to find a needle in a haystack. Like I said, the more predominant pieces of malware we're seeing nowadays is a small HTML script tag that will just get dropped onto the website. And it can be as simple as just saying, it's a domain. So it'll point to say www.malware.com cardharvester.js. Obviously, it's not going to be that simple because then, it's easy to find. But, some of them we see are Google Analytics, but spelt incorrectly. It's one of those things where if you glance over it to the eye, it might look legitimate, but in reality, it's not. And again, without having any proactive or, solutions or software in place to help try and find these things, it's a very manual and daunting task, which is, well, it's my job, but
I think the way to look at that is, what is your time worth?
Exactly.
And if your time's worth more than a free scanner to look at your website once a month, then you should use the scanner. And if most of the security solutions, our security solution, and I don't want to get into a sales pitch, but our security solution starts at 20 quid a month. So it's and that does all of a lot of what Ryan's spoken about. The file integrity monitoring, the user access logging, the malware scanning, the credit card searching, does all of that for 20 quid a month. I mean, it's not a lot. You would spend a lot more time if you didn't have something like that to check your site. If you're doing a manual, it would be, you wouldn't do it.
No, because you'd have to go through every single file. If you've got something that's automatically doing that for you and letting you know of any alerts, again, it's great because it's a proactive approach to trying to find something rather than having to do it yourself.